Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel, Tech with KG. So today I want to go over some Samsung prices for Black Friday and show you what I've seen so far from Samsung. And I want to also give you guys a little bit of caution in this video because I know you have seen some prices go up. And so those who aren't familiar with this process, you'll often see TVs go up and then down. Right around Black Friday. It happens every year. And when I say Black Friday, don't think of it as the day after Thanksgiving anymore. Think of it as the whole entire month of November, because that is what you will see. You'll see some TVs go on sale as soon as this week. And this week we have seen the QN90A 65-inch hit $16.99. This is one of the better prices that I've seen on a 65-inch TV of this caliber. So anybody looking for a really good 65-inch TV, this is one of the best on the market by far. And one thing I want to show you guys in this video is kind of how these prices will fluctuate throughout the whole entire month. Again, I'm going to use camel like I did in my last video, and you guys gave me such a good reception on that video and told me that you wanted to see a similar video done with Samsung and LG, so you're going to get that. And this video is all about Samsung. I want to point something out about the 55-inch QN90A right now. If you look on Samsung.com and BestBuy.com, you see that they raised the price for the 55-inch QN90A back up to $14.99. These are pricing tactics, pricing strategies from the manufacturers themselves to get you to want to buy at the lowest price possible when it pops up. And also they know that some people might think that that's the lowest price, and unfortunately that's just how it has been going. So I'm going to go ahead and copy the link for the 55-inch here over to Camel, and this is the best way to do it, otherwise you will get mixed results. And you can see that on here we have the launch price at $1,800 for the 55-inch, and then it dropped down for a little bit to about $1,700. Then it dropped again to about $1,600, and then here you see that it dropped to $1,300 right around October 15th, and it's been kind of locked in since that day. But this price could change, and even though it's active on Amazon.com as $1,300, don't be surprised that when you're watching this video it says $1,500. So keep that in mind. It will drop in price again. Alright, so let's look at the one that just went on sale today. So this is the QN90A 65-inch, and as I'm filming this right now, it is November 1st, and it is on sale for $16.99. It's important to note this because you will see that the other prices aren't going to reflect as sale prices. The QN90A only sale is going to be on the 65-inch this week. Why is this? Because they also have the QN85A, and I think Samsung's starting to realize that they can't really sell both of them at a enticing rate, so they're going to give you the QN85A Black Friday prices first, and then they're going to give you the QN90A prices, even though they already leaked them out last week, and they had them going for about 2 weeks. But I just wanted to note that because you're probably going to see that the QN90A is $1,500 and the QN85A is $1,099. What's the better deal? In your eyes, it might be the QN85A, but if you wait, just get the QN90A at $1,300. If you can afford that extra $200, you will definitely thank yourself for it. It is a VA panel versus an IPS panel, and it also gets significantly brighter than the QN85A can. So that's something you guys want to keep in mind, those shopping for a Neo QLED this holiday season. The QN90A is definitely the best Neo QLED of them. Let's take a look at the other Samsung TVs in the lineup here. And I'm going to go ahead and talk about them and list all the prices on the screen right now. So what the best TV is for your budget is really going to depend on your situation. And then also you want to make sure you are going to figure out what you want out of your gaming. If you want a really good gaming TV, I think all of these do it very well. And if you're going to game, I suggest getting at least a Q70 or higher so you can get 120 Hertz refresh rate. Now, a note about the Q70A, it is edge lit, but this is not like the kiss of death for TVs like it used to be. This is actually a really nice edge lit TV and better than some of the lower end full array models from other companies. And you can get a 75-inch Q70A for about $1,500. That's not a bad deal. All right, the next one on the agenda is going to be the Q80A, and this is going to be one that I suggest you kind of do your research on first. And the Q80A is going to be an IPS panel all the way up into 85 inch. 85 inch is indeed a VA panel, not an IPS panel, so that's something we definitely want to note. Also, the 50 inch Q80A is a 60 hertz panel. Q80A, I would say the 85 inch might be a safe buy. I believe this is going to be very similar, if not the same TV as the Q80T 85 inch of last year. That TV for $2,500, 85 inch is not a bad deal at all. Really quickly, let's talk about the 8K TVs. I know a lot of people are going to be asking about that if I don't talk about them. I want to say that the QN900A is a really good TV, but the problem is the price tag is still a bit steep for me to kind of recommend to everybody. I think if you're in that budget range and you just want to get the best TVs possible, it's worth a look. But at the price right now, I can't recommend most people look at that TV. And then as far as the QN800A goes, I think that this is just a step down from the QN900A, and it probably won't perform as good as the QN90A either, so keep that in mind when you are looking at these TVs. I do think if you can round up a good deal on some of those 8K TVs, they're not bad, so it's worth a look if you can get a great deal on them. So here on the screen, I'll kind of have like the pricing hierarchy of the way that I rank these TVs and if it's a good deal for the budget range that it's at, and I'll mark it if I think there's a better deal at that budget range. I mentioned this in my other video as well, but I'm going to say it again. The QN84A is one to be skipped. For $100 more, you can get the QN85A, which is going to be a superior model. It's going to have better sound as well, as they did cut down on the speakers. Like I mentioned in the video, it's a Black Friday model, and you got to be careful with those. As far as the Samsung Neo QLEDs go for the QN85A, I would say most of these sizes are going to be skips, and I say go for the QN90A for just a little bit more, with the exception being the 75 inch at $2,000. I don't think that's a bad deal. For the most part, if you were considering that TV, that is one that I think kind of falls into that area where I wouldn't be mad if I got the QN85A 75 inch for $2,000, because that's a pretty good deal for a 75 inch TV of that caliber. Okay, how confident am I that these are the Black Friday prices from Samsung here? I have to say, I'm pretty confident of it. I think that these are going to be the Black Friday prices. For the most part, if the QN90A 75 inch drops a little bit more, that wouldn't surprise me. But I think everything else is kind of locked in. And personally, I would be shocked if we seen any more prices drop beyond this. Of course, most retailers will give you price protection on this if you buy right now, so it's not a bad time to buy either way, regardless. That said, the QN90A, you know, the only one that's on sale right now is the 65 inch. Unless you're going to shop at Amazon, they still have the old prices for that one up, but I don't know how long that'll last. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, and if you're not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. And if you want to watch more videos on Samsung Neo QLEDs, I did a review of the Samsung QN90A, and I also put it side by side next to the LG C1, and you can view these right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.